moving into this one, we've got a cool video for you as Damwon Kia prepare to take on Nongshim. Nongshim, not a lot on their shoulders as far as pressure, and maybe that will help them be a bit more charged up, because I think when the predictions are this one-sided, it does take a lot off the shoulders of the challenger. As Damwon Kia, you saw it was a tumultuous season.
It certainly was. You know, the beginning of the season we had role swaps because the bot duo was really struggling, and you could see that Nongshim, master of comebacks is what they are called here. They have really surprised people this season. After their somewhat lackluster finish in spring, people didn't expect high things from them. They were actually looking at more towards maybe Sandbox is going to do better. How is Afrika going to improve? But it turns out that Dokdam was really coming to his own. Gory was exactly what this team needed. And for that reason, they ended up getting to a top spot here in the LCK. They are second seed going into the semifinal. And what's really scary for Nongshim, I think, going into this series is how they played the Afrika series so predictably. And going into draft, I think that is something that Damwon Kia is going to have a huge edge. And as you can see, also historically speaking, in Nongshim's very short history, they're 9-4, the victors.
Yeah, Damwon Kia is certainly having it, but recently it has been 2-1s in favor of Nongshim every time. So, based on this season's matchups, certainly a little bit more of a chance here, but Damwon Kia truly ramping towards the latter portion of this season. And we've had a lot of our other teams falling down. Of course, Gen.G were able to topple Nongshim Red Force in the final regular season match of summer. And that's maybe part of the reason why some people have gone off the Nongshim hype train, despite the fact that they did manage to take down Afrika pretty convincingly in the end.
The strength of Damwon Kia has always been its team fighting and its late game fights and synergy that you could see in these crazy moments. The one that we had, Captain Flowers breaking down even right before the stream, right, where you see Damwon end up clutching that Baron while putting the pressure on macro-wise. These are the kind of plays that Damwon Kia makes better than most teams in the world right now, and that's what's so terrifying about them. The two strong players on the side of Nongshim Red Force to really focus on right now are Peanut and Dokdam. I think everybody knows it. Gory was someone we were all looking at as maybe MVP candidate here, but at the end of the season where it matters most, Peanut is coming up big. He's playing a lot of Diana right now, which is somewhat predictable, so a bit of a double-edged sword there. But when they have comps they can play around Peanut's Diana, Nongshim look almost flawless. And Dokdam, he's the other person in this equation. You give this guy a Felios, and he is going to tear it up. And this is something that Damwon Kia will not make the mistake that Afrika did in that first round of playoffs.
Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to what Damwon's answer is going to be. Is it going to be just ban it away, or do they have something sort of in the tank to make sure that Ghost and Beryl are going to be okay in that lane? Because one thing that I've really loved is Ghost's Ashe play. He's been very, very good at it. In that breakdown video, like you were talking about, he was on the Ashe, being able to facilitate so much more. His Aphelios has actually been pretty good in the later half of the season as well. So certainly some options here as far as what Damwon can do to try and mitigate the Dokdam factor, but definitely needs to be brought up because he is so extraordinary. He's still going to be there. But let's check out some of our predictions, ladies and gentlemen. And this one is going to be pretty green. Bit of a spoiler there, but as you can see, the majority of us believing that Damwon Kia is going to take this one pretty comfortably. There is not one 3-2 inside.
Yeah, exactly. Not even one person thinks it's going to be a very close series.
Okay, Gonna check out what Canyon's doing as he throws down the ward, but this is not really what you want, Peanut, as wind becomes lightning, and there's the shock blast. A little bit late on the flash, but still
be able to get that same sort of tempo leads. Look at this career, 41 games. 80% win rate.
Well, now it's might be getting a little bit difficult as he decides to go back in on Rich. There's the teleport from ShowMaker, though.
Can he
interrupt? As Gori wants to try and interrupt, he's not going to be able to. Rich going to be preemptively flashing, but that means that he's just going to get taken down. That's going to be first blood, slide over extension, but great capitalization from Damwon.
I'd really like.
They might be still going for some sort of fight as the Rift Herald is down very, very low. Now Beryl moving himself into position. Only level 5 as it is going to be the secure on that Rift Herald. Kellen in a bit of trouble. Magnet Storm not actually available. That was Canyon with his ultimate as now Khan dives on forward. Rich throws out the ulti, but it's already the exhaust down on the cannon. Ghost is going to be able to pick up that kill as now the Nautilus is just fed to the wolves and to augment his first blood that he's already picked up as Kellen going to come through for a gank. A couple of marks of the Storm are here, so the stun is going to come down. Great dredge line is going to land here as Khan looks to try and turn it around, but that ain't happening. Rich picks up.
Finally, just now. That's going to be a little bit of extra gold into Rich's pocket, and he's going to take that opportunity to reset.
Wow, Ghost is pretty aggressive on this Ziggs as he's going to almost kill Doctor to close the gap even further, right? You don't need to have a ward in position as we've got a gank. This is what the Renekton Nidalee can do. The Jace absolutely nothing he can do to respond as now a Slicing Maelstrom comes in. Another decent exhaust, but he's not tired enough as they do manage to get one. There's the knock up onto Gori, but he turns it onto the Xin Zhao, and Nongshim have found their way back.
Style of team comp where you have so much blow up potential. I'm gonna watch this
one out from Rich's perspective.
Yeah. He flashes to get the stun, and then Kellen follows up.
Okay.
So he's like making sure he gets the kill. He's like, I gotta get this kill. And then Peanut's lurking here. Canyon goes in, but the slice and dice, as you mentioned, is just so easy to close the gap. And Barrel is so far away. When he does finally attract repel, it's too late. Gori is so healthy.
Not to mention the fact that ShowMaker teleports in to die.
Yeah, that's just a giveaway kill. And that's a free look to take this Drake we were talking about.
Well, in goes Canyon. He's going to try and steal it, and he does so. Now the knock up onto Gori. He gets himself towards the backline as now Kellen is trying to get that re-engage, but Doctor dives forward, immediately gets CC'd as Canyon. He's looking for, and can he find the audacious charges? No. Slips into the brush, no vision available for Damwon Kia as Khan. Can he find the shock blast? And the answer is yes. Doctor was peeking out. And unfortunately, just predicting what was going on. Scania's like, yep. I think I know. I think I know. Boom. No comment. Let's go. ShowMaker spots out the problem. Now trying to return it as well as the Everfrost is going to land. Doctarm in a lot of trouble as there's a Realm Warp. Doctarm, oh no, he has no way of getting out. No, does find the ulti. That was beautifully done. However, meant nothing in the end as Wind did become lightning and Canyon picked up the kill.
Position is so reliant on hitting those spears. As we watch this from ShowMaker's perspective, Sweeper sees it, calls it out. He's like, I'm fighting, drops the Everfrost, and Canyon's here. So he's like, I'm ulting. Let's go. And yes, he does, of course, hold that and get out of there, but dies regardless.
Yeah, get the vision
for a second.
Well, so vision going to be given over, but as you can see, Peanut is nowhere near this pit. Yeah, Damwon Kia know it. Yeah, they're just going to burst it down very comfortably. Damwon Kia just walk in, grab themselves a Baron, and Canyon's not going to be able to make it to the Realm Warp. However, he's happy to stick around here as the rest of the team are just blocking the escape. There's the ulti. Canyon trying to get Gori into the rest of his team. Maybe not exactly what they wanted, as Ghost doesn't have the ultimate, remember. Good exhaust onto Rich in the backline, and Ghost trying to stand his ground as Peanut is going to get taken out. Gori flashing forward, trying to get a kill, and will be able to lock down the rise. As now Nongshim, there's only one Baron left remaining. Can they take it? And yes, it's an ace from Nongshim as the Noodles wake up.
Untouchable. He was untouched, rather. And yes, Nongshim coming to this fight with no ability to shut down the Baron. So you get the Baron buff here, and then you decide to just go Hail Mary. The flank here from ShowMaker is amazing because he's looking to zone out Duckdom. Canyon says, okay, I'm going in, kill Duckdom, and we win this fight through a war of attrition because we have so much damage. But look at where Gori is. He zones out Khan, and then suddenly, unfortunately, Damwon Kia on the wrong side of this team fight. This is the kind of comp that Nongshim wants to walk towards. It struggles to sometimes close the gap. You close the gap for them, And it's a very, very awkward one here. And now Nongshim drew up a ton of that gold.
That is not the worst, but we still need to see more of these plays as Khan taking so much damage here from Rich.
Yeah, you've got to be so careful. She's
also going to be a death cap second from Rich as well, and I respect it. As in goes Canyon. Finds a bit of a knock-up onto Rich as Mega Inferno Bomb just to soften up the members of Nongshim. Can Peanuts get
a barrel, you know, this could be a barrel moment if he's alone.
Here comes Lightning, comes forward as Khan finds a Shock Blast, gets the ult out of Canyon. Now, a fair bit of damage potential, especially with ShowMaker and Ghost here just to throw volley after volley at this Baron as in goes Kellen, looks for a little bit, is now Depth Charge going to land onto Khan, doesn't knock up anyone else as the crash down from Beryl is going to get him to relative safety. This is a very dangerous rise. Rich at his Banshees right now is Rich looking for a potential flank play. As you can see, Damwon Kia somewhat grouped up as in goes Peanut, but not able to steal away the Baron. That was a decent 50-50, but just not able to be won by Nongshim as now they're looking to try and corral. The flash forward from Kellen as Peanut has to go golden preemptively, and now he's flashing out of the pit. There's the Mega Inferno Bomb, but Gari, he's got himself the Sterix. Canyon fails the flash to get over the wall. Meanwhile, the bottom fight is going as well, and Rich is going to go golden. Damwon Kia, they want no more of this. Here is the poke available. The siege from Damwon Kia is terrifying. We haven't really seen it so much in this game, but now will be on full demonstration. Spears to come through, and Peanut lands one onto Canyon. Great dredge line as well from Kellen, who immediately has to break a stopwatch. Mega Inferno Bomb, and Kellen is just obliterated. Well-oiled machine walking through with 5 legs. And just going to look to try and smash down some Nexus turrets now. We've got 7 seconds on Kellen, but the Nexus turret will go down, and they're avoiding the spears. They're avoiding any sort of engage potential as Rich doesn't have flash, so the cannon can't really get in. It's like, yes, he can dash cannon, but that's about it. And now looking for a potential flank. Kellen's going to come up once again, but immediately goes back to the death chamber. Just really like the black and white screen. As Gory now in trouble. Peanut going to go golden in the middle of the fight. As you can see, Canyon ignoring the slicing Maelstrom, and Damwon Kia still looking for more. Ghost has a lot of damage available, but it's a 3v3 as Doctom will be taken down. It's a triple kill for Canyon.
Nongshim do have the Kellen defense at home for a moment, and they're just going to start this.
Yeah, well, the teleport immediately from Khan as soon as he comes out. 1 second, and ShowMaker is going to join him as Canyon is going to be able to come through. Can he win another fight is the question. The answer is absolutely, as it's even Ghost that picks that one up. And here is the Cloud Soul, as whenever you press R, you're going to be running straight towards that last remaining Nexus turret. As, oh no, Gory's not going to be able to make it. The Realm Warp is going to be used just for the fun of it.
Well, that
just made sure that there was nowhere that Gory was going to be able to go. Crash down avoided completely as now Canyon dives on top of Kellen, but he dredge lines himself away. Doctom's still pretty healthy here, but they still want to try and take him out. Rich in trouble, goes golden and throws down the ultimate as well, but Kellen is the one that's going to be taken out. Khan diving on forward, finds the cannon, but he's got a GA. Goes with no mana, but still going to be able to get it. The 1-2 punch of the satchel into the auto, and the Nexus will go down. Damwon Kia eventually take this game, and yes, they had a lot of control, but Nongshim, they found a few good moments, and we'll see whether they can hold on to them moving into game 2.
기다리
짤턴 이긴 듯.
야, 바텀 가자. 끝났다.
오케이 노컬 바텀 가자.
바텀 가자. 나 두꺼비 좀 먹여줘. 만화 없다.
오케이.
라이즈 궁대.
어차피 이제 노플이라서 버려도 돼.
내가 잡을게. 나 먹고 갈게.
근데 나 이번에 캐넨풀 10초 정도 남았. 1분 정도 남았다.
근데 제이스 가인 있어서 근데 나 멀어.
볼게.
캐는. 괜찮아. 노틸부터.
없어. 캐넨. W 1초.
캐넨 노플이야. 캐넨
볼게 캐넨.
코니 형 좀 천천히. 걔 노플이야.
이긴 듯.
끝난 거 같아. 우리 가인 있어서.
노플.
야, 타워 쳐야 돼.
나이스. 잡았다. 타워 치면 끝나.